Hey, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to take an alternator or replace an alternator on a 2009 Toyota Camry. First off, we're going to be starting off with taking that electrical, which means taking the negative off of the battery terminal. And then this is just showing you where the bolts are. That's the top bolt, 14 millimeter, I think. And the bottom bolt is 12 millimeters, again, I think. And then you have the belt tensioner, which is pretty easy to find. That's 19 millimeters. I know that one's 19 millimeters. And then let's just continue. First step is to disconnect electrical. As I already said, since we already did the battery, we just gotta disconnect the electrical to the actual alternator itself. I'm pretty sure there's 3 to 4 things, 2 screws and 2 electrical wires that actually go into it. Just move that wire harness to the side. Next, we're gonna go at the belt. It's actually kind of tough. I need my dad's help. We kind of two-man this job. We push down on the belt tensioner to loosen the belt and use a little ropey thing to get it actually off of the alternator. Again, I'm just showing you where the bolts are. That's the bottom one. That's the top one next to the belt tensioner. Then I took the bolts out. First started with the bottom just because it was the hardest one because I couldn't see it. Boom, right there. Again, that is where the top one is. Took that one out. That one was easy. Next, you just gotta wiggle that thing. It's probably been in there for 100,000 miles or so. So you just wiggle it out, pull, and boom, got that bad boy out. Next, you want to compare and make sure the new is basically like the old one. Make sure all the parts align, all the electrical connectors, make sure it just looks the same. Then I cleaned off the bolts just in case. This is a older Camry which has issues, and I don't know if we are going to replace another alternator. Hopefully not, because I don't want to do this again. But yeah, then we just put it in, got the bottom bolt in, put the top one in, and then we had to get back to the belt. You want to use that rope thing to put it back on. You also want to use the rope just so that the belt doesn't like completely come off, because if that does happen, it's going to be a pain in your butt to try to put it back on. As you can see, we're just leveraging it to get back on there. You really want to make sure the belt is in the right position, or else your valves will kiss your piston head and you can tell your engine goodbye. Again, that's where the bottom one is. That's where the top and belt tensioner is. I just really want to make sure that you guys know where it is. And you also want to make sure you have good tension at the end. After you've actually installed the part, you're gonna have to put all the electrical back in. So that's installing the 2 bolt connectors and then putting in the 2 wires. Holy, I'm struggling with this. That's kind of embarrassing. Alright, also make sure to do any loose cables. The engine bay kind of has weird stuff connected all over, so just make sure it was as it was. Then you got to put the negative terminal back on the battery just to make sure everything's connected. After that, you want to revise your work, which this looks pretty good. After that, I started the car just to make sure that it ran, and it started first try, absolutely no problems. After that, that's kind of done with the alternator change, and then I just went to do some more maintenance. My brother needed an oil change as well, so I did that and rotated his tires. But first I had to jack up the car. And then I think I forgot to actually record me taking the filter off, but I got the drain plug off and started draining it. Also, here's a tip: if you're doing oil changes at home, put the old oil in the container after you dump the or put the new oil in. It just makes it easier to get it back to the store to empty it out and get rid of it. And then I rotated his tires just because I'm awesome. That is the end of the video. If you guys liked it, I don't know if I'm gonna make more videos like this. This is kind of just a once-off thing, but I do make detailing content. So if you're interested in that, make sure to go follow and subscribe.